team motto has been unchanged for many, many years. The initials are OTH, Own the Hill. Pretty self-explanatory given the layout of the campus. We always want to be the king of the castle. In the cheerleading world in Canada, we always want to be the top of the mountain.
Own the hill, we run all of our hills, and we want to show the world that we are athletes and we are beasts.
The workout plan with these guys, we practice as a team on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Game day is on Saturday in the fall, so that's 4 days a week. Then on the in-between days, they're expected to be in the weight room. So Monday, Wednesday, sometimes Sunday, it varies week to week. They're in the weight room. So basically, it is a 7-day-a-week commitment. However, there is peaks and troughs in that. Some parts of the year is a little bit heavier.
Well, we practice about 4 times a week. When it comes into like the competitive season, we'll do typically 5. We practice 9 to 11 p.m. on Tuesday, Thursday. Friday, we have open gyms from 3:30 to 5:30. And then we'll typically have a football game on Saturday. When it's competition season, we'll do Sunday at 5.
To be a cheerleader, it means to connect the game to the crowd. It means just to be that connection piece between even just the school itself and its community.
What I teach the athletes on this team is if we can make one fan say one word at one game, then we have done our job. We have led a cheer. However, we want to aim a lot higher than that. Let's get 10,000 people saying many, many words at a game. And then we have been cheer leaders.
To be in front of a crowd, it's just so exhilarating. When you step onto that floor or you step into the stadium and you just hear everybody screaming, it fills you with so much energy. And it's just, there's no way to explain it. It just takes my breath away.
Cheerleading has evolved exponentially. When I started, it's always been acrobatic and had a gymnastics component to it. But through the 90s and then on into the early 2000s, it got infinitely more gymnastically oriented. And then it just went crazy. Over the last 10 to 15 years, the level of technicality involved in competitive cheer, which we are deeply involved in, has gotten extremely difficult. I've often said the people that make the team right now are insanely better than the ones that were on the team 20 and 30 years ago. Or those people back then, they wouldn't even make the team now, given the kind of requirements that are placed upon these people.
A lot of people think that cheerleading is just, the sparkly bows and, very go this, go that. But it's not. There is so much more work and grit and sweat and blood put into this team. But what really matters is that we come together as athletes and we work so, so, so hard.
Honestly, what makes me proud as a coach is the simple things. Are they achieving excellence? Are they being the best students that they can be? I'm very proud of, do they graduate and do they run the distance? They stay on my team for the full 4 years. I don't have any kids of my own, so these become my kids. And I want to see them succeed in every angle of life. And it starts right here in this gym.
When you think of a cheerleader, I feel like most people don't necessarily think of guys. It's definitely different because it's a lot more than just, doing gymnastics and, like singing fun cheers and whatnot. There's a lot that goes into it, a lot of coordination, a lot of chemistry, a lot of hard work and strength.
I love this team. This team is just so, so, so strong. And it's really interesting too, because we have almost like 2 halfway points. So we start in May, and then in September, we take on all these new people. And it's really interesting to see how the friendships and relationships that we form in the beginning transfer throughout the year.
I'd say I enjoy this sense of community, more of a family sense.
Oh, the environment's incredible. I'd say just, especially the people. The people on the team are great, really, really great at kind of bringing me into what they built here, and it's been really cool, really welcoming experience.
I think that the energy comes from within the athletes, and they just have a personality type and an internal drive that makes them a fun bunch to be around. So even in the pouring rain or even on those, you're pounded with homework and assignments and everything, they still come into practice 4 times a week and work their tails off. And that kind of energy and spirit, keeps us alive all season long.